What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this new album from Kaytranada called BUBBA. Now, Kaytranada is an electronic music producer who's coming out of Montreal, Quebec, and he is just known for blending a bunch of different styles, man. You're going to hear some hip-hop elements, funk, soul, jazz, just everything coming together. However you want to describe it, man, he's got a lot of bounce in his beats, and he proved that on his album from 2016 called 99.9%. Really dope album. I don't believe it made my top 10 or top 20 the year that it came out, but it was an honorable mention. Just a lot of fun, very danceable. And if you've ever heard Kaytranada's music before, that's what you expect from him, and you are getting more of that on this album right here. I actually like this one a little bit better than 99.9%, and I think I might be in the minority on that because I've seen a lot of people saying they prefer the other one. But hey, man, either way, they're both great albums, and if you like Kaytranada, I think this is worth your time. So one of the things with this review is there's not much to break down when it comes to the lyrics and the content, because it is just all about the love, having fun, dancing, bouncing, all those sorts of things. So I'm not going to focus too much on the content here. Most of it is just going to be about the sound, as well as the guest vocalists who fit in perfectly, man. That's where I'm going to be focusing, because the beats on here are really dope. I think the guests were placed nicely and they all came through doing a good job. So that's where we're going to start, man. We're just going to go with some of my favorite tracks, starting with Go DJ featuring Sir. As the title suggests, this kind of seems like it might be a little bit of a nod to Lil Wayne's song by the same name. Even on the hook, they're just saying Go DJ. And I thought there's a little bit of a cool concept on here, because Sir is singing about wooing a woman while the DJ is just playing all the right songs. He almost feels like the DJ is on his team, he said, as if everything is just in place for this night to go down perfectly. So that's something that I really related to. Not now, obviously, because I'm married with kids and washed up, but just back in the day, you know, you're dancing, having fun, all the right songs are putting in the mood. Really does come through with that late night vibe. And the song too, the music is in the same vein. This is just another late night joint about hitting the dance floor and having fun, featuring great vocals from Iman Omari, a very bubbly bass line and excellent key work on the end. I love the instrumental on this, great vocals, and honestly, this is just a type of album that you could put on and roll with pretty much from beginning to end if you just want something to party and vibe with. It's not overly vulgar or graphic or anything like that, so the vibe is kept nice and light. Lots of big bass, the way the drums are patterned are, you know, in that dance style, electronic style, so you're getting a lot of bounce. Everybody can just move and do their damn thing, but there is enough variety on here to keep things fresh. Even with the variety, it's still good vibes. Like on the song Gray Area, where we get a G-funk feel to it, as Mick Jenkins comes through with that funky style that we were first introduced to on that Waves EP. So he's doing his singing thing here. It's very catchy, bubbly, bouncy, and bright. You're going to hear me use these words many times to describe this album and its songs. And then on the song Vexo, we're getting strong performances from Goldlink, 89 Fly, and Ari Pensmith over an Afrobeats infused production. So this one's got a lot of bounce to it. I can see this one catching on, people having a lot of fun with that. I just like that he does have a lot of variety with his production styles. And I think honestly, like, he's one of the best producers out there right now. Every time you see a track produced by Kaytranada, you know you're in for a gem. So hopefully we continue to hear more from him. But when it comes to that quintessential sound, like, you know how you know a Kaytranada track when you hear it because of his sound kit, especially that bass that he uses? You're going to get some of those songs that really have that Kaytranada sound that you love and want. Like on 10%, this one is bright, bouncy, and groovy all at the same time. You're getting an excellent performance from Kali Uchis on this, yet another feature who's really doing their damn thing on here. And the song Taste is basically the same way. Like, you hear both of these songs, even if you don't know they're by Kaytranada, like if you were out at a club and they came on, you would know it was Kaytranada just by the sound. It really just sounds like his work. And on that song Taste, you're getting Van Jess. So as I mentioned at the start of this review, man, the features really fit in perfectly. He picked great singers, and I like that they're actually singers. They're not people who are overproduced like pop stars with auto-tune on or all these vocal effects where they just sound like, you know, just flavorless and soulless. These are good singers, so you're going to get a lot of good harmonies, layers, catchy moments. I also got to shout out Duran Bernard on Freefall and Tinashe on The Worst in Me. These were two of my favorite tracks. I thought those were some of the best vocals on the whole album, actually. And with Freefall, you get a taste of that 90s R&B. That's just what it reminded me of. It kind of had that feel to it, especially the singing. And The Worst in Me has that instant bounce, like a cup of extra strong coffee. That's not a very good metaphor, man. I've been slacking with my metaphors, my ideas lately. I've just been tired, man. It's holiday season, running around buying gifts, working all the damn time. I'm just kind of, you know, making it through these damn reviews. And soon we got to do my year-end list, by the way, which will drop in January, because I like to wait for the year to be over. But I just really love this album, man. I think the features are amazing. I said that a couple of times. I just want to stress that. Great beats from Kaytranada, even on the instrumental joints like Puff La. This one had me bouncing before I even realized it because it has a spacey aesthetic to it. And Scared to Death has a little bit of a vaporwave feel to it. It kind of reminded me of what Saint Pepsi used to do, if you're familiar, aka Skylar Spence. Kind of has that sound going on. So it's not quite as slow and drowsy as vaporwave, but it still has that feel to me. So, you know, I just don't have a lot of complaints here. I don't think he's really breaking the mold or like stepping outside of his zone or, you know, stepping things up too much more than what he's been doing all this time. But I still like this album, man. I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 5. One of those albums that I could see myself just putting on when I'm having fun at home. I want something that's not overly explicit, just kind of light, bouncy, and fun. I've said these things a million times. That's just how you describe this damn album. You know, I just feel myself, like I could feel myself putting this on when I'm in the kitchen with my kids after a long day of work and we're just making supper, having fun, laughing, and carrying on. Just good vibes all around. But if you're still out there partying and doing your thing, you definitely need this in the mix, man. This will hold it down. So there you go. I didn't even touch on every track. There are a lot of other moments on here. Midsection with Pharrell Williams wasn't one of my favorite tracks. I thought it was a little bit all over the place, but it's still pretty fun. You're getting some interesting percussion choices on there. You got Need It featuring Masego, or Masego. I'm probably saying his name wrong. That was a pretty decent track. Oh No featuring Estelle. Again, this one has that Kaytranada sound that you love and expect. Really a great album all around. So check it out. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. But that's all I got to say about it. I know I didn't go too deep here, but this isn't really the type of album that you can break down too much, in my opinion. You just mostly focus on the beats and the features and shit like that. The lyrics aren't too crazy, and that's kind of my zone. You know, I like to break down lyrics, but there's not too much here, man. It's just about the love, fun, and dancing. So enjoy it. Hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts and opinions, and of course, make sure you do that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it, man. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.